Welcome back to another video. Today we're back for our final home game of the season, and today we face Brentford. Brentford are coming into this game on very good form. They've won 3 out of their last 4 games and only conceded 1 in the last 4. So they're playing very well at the moment, and they do have an outside chance of Europa Conference League, guys. You never know. If they beat us today, their final game is against City. City may have already won the league. They have FA Cup and Champions League to worry about. So they definitely have an outside chance of Europa Conference League, and they're going to be pushing for the win today. Going to make it a very difficult game. Looking at our recent performances, we've still been struggling massively in the first half. We saw that away to Villa last week. We conceded an early goal once again. We grew into the game and played much better in the second half, but it was too much too late and we got the loss, dropping us down into that 7th position. We definitely play much better at home. We beat Crystal Palace in our last home game, keeping a clean sheet, beating Brighton before that with a bit of luck, so I'm hoping we can get 3 wins on the trot at home. Looking at Brentford though, they're missing Ivan Toney for 8 months. Following his recent gambling violations, they're definitely going to miss him, but they've still got loads of players that can create chances and score goals, which will make it a very difficult game today. Since Brentford's come back into the Premier League, they've still not beaten us, and I'm hoping we can keep it that way today. I'm going to go for a 2-1 score prediction. We're not guaranteed Europa League football at all, but I'm hoping we can go and win our final 2 games, and we'll see what happens, especially with Brighton and Liverpool in their positions. I can't see us overturning them on their recent form, but I'm going to stay confident nonetheless. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like, subscribe with post notifications. Let's head up to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and get these 3 points. Come on, you Spurs. Yes guys, we've arrived inside the stadium and the team is out. There's been loads of changes in the side for us. We've gone with the 4 at the back. There's no Romero available. I'm not sure if he's injured or what it is. But we've got Longley and Sanchez in the middle of the back, which they can be a liability, so they need to have a big game today. In the midfield, we see Basuma coming back in after he's back from injury. Skip is alongside him, and we're going with 4 attackers. We've got Danjuma, Kulusevski, Harry Kane and Son. So it's a very strong attack. I'm hoping we can hit them early on the break, get a goal, go 1-0 up in the first half. As long as we don't concede first, I think we're going to win this game quite comfortably. Brentford are playing their strongest side despite not having Toney. It's going to be a difficult game regardless, but I'm pretty happy with the team we've played. As long as we don't give it away at the back, I think we're going to win this game. I'm going to stay with my 2-1 score prediction. Come on, you Spurs. Kane? Harry Kane from the free kick. Lay off, go on then.
Harry Kane! Oh my God! What a finish! Oh my days! God, away!
Guys, oh my God, Harry Kane doesn't score free kicks. Understandably, it was a layoff and he absolutely whacked it in the top right hand corner. That was at least 30-35 yards out. What a finish that was. Oh my God. What a way to start this game. I did not expect us to score so early. Our own! It's one of our own! It's one of our own! Come on!
Royal! Oh, unlucky Royal!
Son to Danjuma! Sonny round Sonny! Right guys, half time at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham Hotspur 1 and Brentford 0. Brentford haven't created many chances at all. Sanchez has been a little bit shaky at the back. He's given the ball away a couple of times and he keeps going backwards. But apart from that, it's been a very positive first half. I've been very happy with Basuma and Skip in the midfield. And Juma, all of the attacks have been pushing forward. I think it was Kulusevski that laid it off to Harry Kane from the free kick inside 8 minutes. And what a finish it was. I watched it on the screen in the replay and he absolutely shattered it in the top right hand corner. He didn't even look up once. It was a fantastic start and I'm hoping that goes through to the second half. Let's hope Brentford don't pick up any momentum because they've been pretty average in the first half and I think this is going to be a pretty comfortable 3 points. So let's hope for it. I'm going to say 2 or 3-0 by full time. As long as we keep a clean sheet, I'm happy. Come on, Spurs. Straight out after half time. I did not expect that. 2 weak at the back. I think they literally shifted it to the left in the bottom corner. Again, the 4-star, he doesn't get down there. 1-1. We've got a game in our hands now.
No way!
In behind again, 60th minute. Davis and Longley on that left-hand side have been absolutely shocking. Such an easy goal. It's like a training field goal. Again at the bottom left-hand corner. 2-1 down. We started off so well and this second half has been shocking. Big changes needed. 65th minute now, our first substitution of the game. Danjuma has come off, Lucas Moura on. It's his final game for the club, or final home game, since he's going as a free agent in the summer. So let's hope he can bring some fresh legs, bring a bit of pace, and get his equaliser and finding the winner. Come on.
For Spurs, replacing number 33 Ben Davis.
No way! Done. Game over. Our substitution done absolutely nothing. It's so simple. Brentford have been absolutely cruising this second half, and they've done it again. They've got the third goal, ball across, goal in. It's really easy stuff. We look like we don't want this at all. Yeah, that's game over. We were 2-1 down with 10 minutes ago. I thought potentially we could nick a draw, but now no chance. Less than 5 minutes, and we've got to goal 2 goals against this Brentford side. He's making it look very easy. They're sitting deep in the defence. Pedro Porro. Full-time, Tottenham 1, Brentford 3. That second half was absolutely abysmal. I think any Premier League team would have beaten us in that second half. We were shocking. Brentford were applying the pressure. We were allowing them to. We were just dropping back. And that's where we saw their 3 goals go in. And we weren't attacking them at all. We made a few substitutions, but it wasn't enough at all. Obviously, Lucas Moura and Richarlison came on. We spent £60 million on Richarlison, and he scored 1 league goal. It's an absolute shocking return. He's been terrible this season. Lucas Moura, he's leaving the club. My head says it's time for him to go, but my heart obviously wants him to stay for the memories he made for us, particularly in the semi-final against Ajax in the Champions League. But guys, it's time for him to go. It's time for a massive rebuild at the club. We're ending the season here at home on an absolute low. It was a very terrible second half performance. We got the loss. I don't know where that puts us in the table. At the point of recording this clip, Leeds have not yet played, and we go away to them next season. So they may be fighting for that game to stay up. So that's going to be another difficult game. I believe more difficult than this one, and we could be dropping out of all European football. But if we do drop out of European football, in my opinion, that could potentially be a blessing in disguise. It means we can focus on the league, have potentially a different FA Cup or League Cup run next season. Guys, who knows? We're moving on to Leeds away next weekend, which is obviously going to be a difficult game. Look at our away form, we know it's going to be challenging. Who knows what we're going to get out of that game? It's all dependent if Leeds need to win or not. Because if they do, they're going to absolutely bring the game to us, and it's going to be a really difficult one. Make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe and post notifications if you haven't already, so you don't miss out on the league vlog or any vlog for next season. And until next week, come with the Spurs.